connection is a success. Dating over 25, a psychological explanation to the madness.
You walking right past me. You ain't
We're
slick.
gonna bump that. Which
Telling
one
me
is you
with that
working
ass
real
and all
fast?
these irrelevant questions you ask. While you shifting your body and batting your legs. Don't know which one you working, but girl, that shit work. You trying to get lady, you trying to get served. I ain't trying to be no jerk, I'm trying to make your
Shit
lips
still
jerk.
rhymes, so
Literally,
okay.
trying to get on your nerve. Want that pussy so bad, girl, it's starting to hurt. Stop making it, you making it work. You come and get touch and see it's about to burn. Get that blessing, that thing, how I run it, you curse. I like when we fuck, you start moaning, I fuck. Girl, when it's up, girl, it's stuck. I can't for them goodies, so girl, give it up. So which one is you working? You carrying, stop concealing that. It's curious, let me kill that cat. Who sent you? Nah, I ain't no copping that. My bad, your walk, let's swap it out. On move by your magic, it's making us merge. Let's go skinny dipping, I'm trying to get submerged. I want some seconds, no, I want some thirds. I know, I was just cussing first. But now we person to person. Let me set the shirt. Girl, fuck all that flirting. Nurse me, you wet, see urchin. Spread a wild, ooh, let me give you some slurpee.
Shit is the now you litty, you working.
Yeah, but hold up, don't belt. I ain't Tyrone, you Tyrone, then my will.
I think you need to call Erica, you need help.
You walking right past me, you ain't slick. Tipping me with that ass and all these irrelevant questions you ask.
While you shaking your body and batting your
So
lashes.
which one you working, but girl, that shit works.
You trying to get lady, you trying to get served.
I ain't trying to be no jerk, I'm trying to make your lips jerk.
I'm like literally
Trying to get on your nerve.
On that-
Pussy so bad, girl, it's starting to hurt. Stop making it, you making it work. Come and get touch and see it's about to burn.
Get the blessing, that thing, how I run it, you
curse.
You ain't listened to that already, man. It's on my playlist on my channel. Up, girl, it's start. Subscribe, man. Share this shit, you fuck with it. We about to get to the topic, man. We just let the people come in here. Show the late to the meal was working. She be stroking that dick when she jerking.
I be eating that pussy, be stroking that pussy. Her nigga, a lame, she be needing that. If you stay on the low, just don't lie on my name. I fucked her and her friends, I was beating that. If it ain't about that hair, I can't trust her. If she play with the dick, I can't touch her. Want my Tina and Trina till Nikki come to, I pop off her little, give him the judge.
Shit, rhyme,
My
man.
uncle is the winter in summer. She not wifey, I pass her, you want her. This one Puka don't know, go research this shit. When you go, let me see what you working with.
Shit, man. Shit going. Hold on. Dating over 25. What's good, man? Our connection is a success. Dating over 25. A psychological explanation for the madness. As you all may know, I pride myself on being a self-appointed psychologist. And through this view or through this what they call that shit? I want to say this from this observatory, you know what I'm saying? Um I feel like I'm able to bring some unique pieces to the pie, man. Some unique puzzles missing to the puzzle. You know what I'm saying? So getting into it, dating over 25. If you ask probably 80% of people over 25, about 25 to 33, and let's say, they'll tell you it's straight madness out here. You know what I'm saying? You can't, is for some reason people just can't get along. You know what I'm saying? Now, do you see successful couples? You do. Are they the majority? I beg to differ. You know what I'm saying? Do you see love even though people not staying together? You do. But for some reason, the relationship, man, setting is madness. And here are a few psychological reasons why. All right, first let's get back to pre-25, teenage years. You come out your teens, your early 20s. Everybody can pretty much agree that it probably was less stressful. It probably was a little more fun involved, and it was a little bit more free. And I think the reasons being is because it's like literally you're more pure. Younger people tend to have a lot more optimism, patience, tolerance. They people call it a fantasy, but it's like because it's like you don't know no better. It's like because it's like when you're young, you're taught that everything comes when you're an adult, you know. So it's like, hey, I'm starting off. I'm getting ready to get on this plane to adulthood where it's all good at and where I can be free and make my own decisions. And you just thinking, hey man, you can just get the world, everything peaches and cream, you know, it's gonna go good. But unfortunately, as you transcend those years, in most cases than not, you find out the contrary. And thus ushering in the very reasons I'm about to talk about why it's madness in 25 plus in the dating arena and just in relationships for the matter. The reason being is that most people, when you over 25, right, your patience, is shot to hell. You're tolerant. You know, if it was a gas light, your shit is goddamn on E. You know what I'm saying? The tolerance gone. You don't have no patience. Most people, they're literally like, for lack of a better term, beat up. Because most people on at least about their second or third heartbreak after 25. You know what I'm saying? And we're being very generous here because most people, let's do the social studies on it. Let's just be real. I know from where I come from, we just gonna say let's start at 15. You know, because most people 13 and all that. 15 people in urban settings and stuff like that. They're dating. They're sexually active. They're going on dates, etc., etc., etc. Right. So you 9 times 10, you got your puppy love phase. You got your heart broke back then. Because nobody with their first love at 25. Very few, low percentage. I probably say definitely under 15%. And I'm being very generous here. These is rough estimations now. You've got your heart broke 1 or 2 times. About one when you was 15. You tried again when you was goddamn 17. When you was a junior. What's the name? Broke your heart and you just went off to college all fucked up, or went to the streets and got you a job all fucked up. So even if we don't count the puppy love, let's say just starting off at 20, most people don't be in no relationship no more than about 2, 3 years. So that's why I say by 25, 26, you done ran, you at least done had you about 2 motherfuckers you done love. Most motherfuckers are about 2 heartbreaks. Also, it's like when you 20, we just gonna start at 20. I just wanted to touch on the teen years to let people know it's still prior. Um, this problem has been maturing and incubating before the 20s, but we're gonna keep it at let's say 20 to 25, right? Usually this time of 18 to 25. Usually around this time, most people don't have children. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everything else they send people to those ages to through life, like school and you get scouted for the basketball players and stuff like that. So it's like, hey, none of the women got baby daddies. Nobody really got baby daddy, baby mama drama. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So around this time, people is getting baby daddies, getting baby mamas, people getting first dibs. You able to bring stuff like that to the table. Fortunately, I missed this phase, when everybody was picking first loves and people they gonna be remembering can just go back to and fuck and get money out of and stay in their house or whatever the fuck when they need to. But people getting baby daddies, people getting baby mamas, people is getting jobs, people is getting more responsibilities. Um, in a lot of cases, the adult arena is very 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 challenging and high pace. So all of this impacts the relationship dynamics, and as you transcend the ages of 20, 18 to 25, you see the patience, the tolerance just dissipating and dissipating and dissipating. And everybody know, man, you get your heart broke. It's bigger than just a heart broke. What you come to learn as you get older and older is that it's wasted time. And what you realize the more and more you get older into your 20s and stuff is that time is really not so much of a luxury like that. And it's really not something people want to waste. So the crazy thing about all of this is that it actually makes sense because I myself have now seen that my patience and my tolerance has definitely decreased as I gotten older due to, I believe, these circumstantial things. So where I was at with it, yeah, you're getting older, boom, 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 boom. So it's like when you're 25 and up, it's like now you push up on the motherfucker. You as a man, I'm just gonna tell you, like, it's just like, say as I push up on something, right? I believe the response system is not even the same because, like I say, you off two heartbreaks. And like we say, we're not saying you're not doing that you aren't supposed to be doing. Like I say, I don't even know how shit damn that's supposed to be going at this point. I really don't. You feel me? But you push up because you like you got a baby dad. You definitely ain't trying to create that situation again. So it's just like even when a nigga first initially push up on you, it's just suspicion. Yeah, that's another thing. Everybody's suspicious than a motherfucker over 25. Niggas is suspicious. That's the goddamn other one I was looking for. Motherfucker just so it's like it's a barrier defense. So that's kind of crippling the atmosphere of because I'm not saying you're supposed to just um I'm not saying you just supposed to just go for anything. You know what I'm saying? But what I am saying is for it has to be other good people out there, right? Everybody's saying they're a good person. According to everybody getting their heart broke. So somebody got to be some of the good people somewhere. So this type of atmosphere is fucking it up for the good people to get to the good people. Because and it's not like, hey, you don't even be around them, but it's just the processing everybody got to go through now. It's very rigid and it's very long, and we live in a very processing ass environment. And a lot of people over 25, they about tired of long ass processes, especially those that ain't gonna prove out to be promising. So everybody's suspicious. So it's like even when nigga push up, boom, boom, boom. Well, it's like even a dude with a woman, you might be like, yeah, okay, but goddamn, like I see some arguments coming, you know what I'm saying? All this old type of shit. So because there's no patience, there's no tolerance, and I'm gonna be the first one to say it that not the first one, but I'm gonna say it here that I believe in relationships, right? You need patience for your partner, you need tolerance, you need trust. You need not be suspicious because all that stuff supposed to be reserved for stuff outside of the relationship. I really be feeling like if you can't just get them for, I don't need to be with you. That ain't we shouldn't even encapsulate ourselves in something like that if we can't even just solidify them four off our gate. And that's what made well once again it's so complicated out here because it's hard to give this stuff. Like I say, I totally get it, but I fully understand too though that this is what's required. But who the fuck motherfuckers is like they 23 and then like I say, you didn't waste about 2 years or a year or 9 months or 3 years with what's the name and what people and I get it. I get why motherfuckers don't why people just you hear people all the time like I mean of course people younger than that do that too, but whenever I be speaking, I be talking about collectively. So you hear it all the time. I ain't trying to waste no time. I'm not trying to waste no time. Now, damn, I gotta remember what the fuck I was just saying, man. Let me catch the combo. You hear people saying all the time, I ain't gonna waste no time. And I was talking about you need patience Damn, man, I be jumping down so many goddamn avenues, man. I wish I was talking to somebody. I like people help me remember the conversation. But let me see. I just go off what I was, try to remember it. But suspicion, you ain't got no patience. I get why you don't have patience, but you need it. Man, what y'all doing in the comments? What the fuck I was just saying? Um, we're gonna catch it, y'all. We're gonna catch it. But suspicion, you suspicious than a motherfucker. Wow. Oh yeah, you was wasting 2, 3 years with what's her name then. So it's like, oh yeah, and that's why I was going with it. Damn. You don't want to waste time because you hear it all the time, and it sounds cliche, but time is currency. And what happens when you get in a relationship and all that, right? And you invest all of that energy, that trust, that patience, that tolerance in something. And it's like a business. If it fail or the business go bankrupt, that's like, damn, you broke, like energetic wise or emotionally and stuff like that. It's like that shit is exhausted, you know. So we be saying broke, we get into the essential roots of it, not like some derogatory, but literally like your account is exhausted. So you don't want to waste no time. You know what I'm saying? So you're not. So it's like, the fact of the matter is you kind of need a little time and you need a little patience and tolerance because the fact of the matter is whenever you enter a relationship, at least this is my own personal opinion, you're gonna have to yield. You're gonna have to learn the person, how they operate and stuff like that. And during that phase, you're gonna have to be patient and stuff like that. And also, what I was about to say, you're gonna have to be patient. My mind be running like a motherfucker. This is a good subject, but yeah, you spending the energy and the emotions up, right? And what the fuck I was about to say, man. It's a good subject. I'm gonna catch it. I'm gonna catch it. You spinning your shit up, and I understand why you're spinning it up. You goddamn, I don't know, man. Fuck that shit. But whatever the case, I ain't trying to waste no time. You bullshitting. Oh yeah, you need tolerance and patience to know that motherfucker. To get to know him. You really do. Damn, bro, this shit. I need to goddamn take a motherfucking break. You need patience. I got it right. It be like this. I'm telling you. But I say this all the time too, right? People always give up in a conversation. Like they'll think about some shit and they'll be like, man, I forgot, man, fuck it, I can't think about it. You give up. You gotta just stay. And I actually like talking to people that know how to recover conversations, what I call it. Like we be talking about something because a lot of times, man, when you got a lot to say, I call it you go to doubt. It's like you got the main road, but you go to diving down these all these avenues because you know you be trying to explain shit, and sometimes you might get a little lost. But if you just think about right, left, right, you know, remember the street you went back on, bam, you get back on it. So now you're going to witness me going through that process humbly. People don't be wanting to do it, but this is how you retrieve what's going on. So, um, your pan, your energy counts is exhausted. So you got all this. You really like, hey, come on with it. And really don't nobody want to feel like that because it feels too much like the job or at your mama house or prison, you know, somewhere where you just felt like that's why I say it's just like at work, like where you at? With that 30-minute break, come off. You know what I'm saying? People we want to be free. And it's like people don't be want to waste no time, so they ain't got time for all that. They ain't got no tolerance. That's why the first time you do one little thing they don't like, it's probably an argument after 25. You know what I'm saying? any little thing. Motherfuckers be edgy than a bitch. You know what I'm saying? After 25. Oh yeah, that's an interesting thing to know. People over 25, men and women, especially in dating, very angry. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. You know, that's why I say it come down to, and this is what I believe. Like the 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 greatest influencer, excuse me, is really the parent of the big homie. So the greatest parent or the greatest influencer is the big homie. So in more cases than not, let's just keep it a buck. Most of our people really just ain't got that big nag for real, for real, for real, for real like that. You know what I'm saying? When we talking about that big nag, we talking about enough. You know, we ain't just talking about hey $10,000 or something. We talking about enough where you can have home, clothes, food, and shelter, and I would like to say at least a residual income or in. You don't. It's really no stress or pressure on no bills, and a lot of times you probably got to be starting off at least working with about a huncho in an account and damn near about some equivalent to that generating monthly or weekly. Not equivalent to the 100,000, but probably a percentage of that. You feel me? So we're talking about like a lot of money where you can live good, nice, and you know what I'm saying. Where everybody can pretty much be straight. All the children and the parents got enough room in the house to where it ain't enclosed and throwing motherfuckers energy off. You know what I'm saying? Sufficient recreation area. You know, everybody can get in a vehicle and just go about if they get the arguing and stuff or go on a vacation, have access to good quality food and shit like that. That type of money. So most people, we really don't got money like that. You know what I'm saying? Or if we do, I'm breaking down some more too. It's just like having time for yourself. So a lot of times this is just some type of entrepreneurship and getting the money like that. So that's not the case. So a lot of times people go to work. Hey, it is what it is. We're not knocking it. Totally understandable. This is shit that happens. You feel me? I know nobody really don't want to, but just shit, you gotta do what you gotta do. You feel me? We get it. So work and paying them bills because when you adult, these are the royal roads to food, clothing, and shelter. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, you're totally an independent entity, fucking adult house in society, and you have to go get this shit yourself. And this shit costs money. It's not like, hey, it's about how much, who got the willpower and the strength and dedication to chop a tree down and start making this shit. You know what I'm saying? Or the food you get depends on how much love you make to the motherfucking soil and how your harvest gonna come about. But now you're gonna have to go perform at some jobs. So a lot of these things are parasites, if you will, that sucks the 25 plus older individuals of their patience, tolerance, trust, and shit like that. It's like when you get home, you don't really have shit like that. So I really believe like not having time and being that you're an adult and you have to generate income, basically jobs. These motherfuckers are like the devil in relationships because it's like motherfuckers already taking hits and goddamn, but now you got a job and the stress of bills and you know all this old type of shit dragging at you all day and all your time and all your motherfucking energy and your patience, you know what I'm saying, and your tolerance, you know. So all of these type things is factors, you know. People got baby daddies, baby mamas now, like I say, they're a little more hit up. You know, they got the hospital, they got their heart broke. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker just did them dirty. You know what I'm saying? They don't trust gone. So all of this complicates this fear, and you just see madness. And then when you lock in, when you finally lock in with somebody, right? It's like I'm just trying to see if like I should make that shit another video, but nah, fuck it, we gonna get this shit popping, man. I ain't holding it back. I be feeling like, especially over 25, right? It's not really so much as, okay, what, I mean, of course this matters, but I'm going to talk about, like I said, I'm always going to try to give you another perspective, because everybody know, okay, you know what you want, what you need, and if y'all compatible and all that type shit, right? That's all everybody you hear that all the time. Understood. Okay, on moving on. What that trauma like? You feel me? No cap, because it's basically I feel like one of the probably centering premises in relationships, if you're just starting someone now, 25 and up, right, is what type of aid, what type of healing are you in need of? And people might, oh, I ain't here to heal nobody, but the fact of the matter is, if you're in a relationship, you're gonna have to heal a little bit. You're gonna have to heal somewhat. Cause it's like, damn, it's okay, what the fuck? Cause the whole goal, you hear people self healing all the time. So I always feel like when you partnering up with somebody, it's supposed to be I supposed to like everything I'm doing by myself is basically like people be thinking like it sound bad, but you're supposed to offer some shit in a relationship. I just get that. It ain't gotta be money and sex, all that shit, but you're gonna have to heal somebody. And I made this argument one time on Facebook back in the day, right? Like some woman, she was like, hey, I ain't trying to heal no man. Now, of course, let me get this disclaimer now. I fully understand what women mean when you're saying this in the sense that you're not about to be a slave. You know what I'm saying? You're not about to let nobody pimp you out your healing energy and all of that type of stuff, right? So cool, but I ain't gonna lie. Once again, I love language arts. Sometimes you gotta just be very careful how you can context things so that it won't be a truth that is misleading. You with me? For instance, you gotta heal somebody. And then I feel like as a woman, especially like this type of woman that said this, when you kicking your goddess shit and your queen shit, right? Is that not the duties and um acts of a goddess? I think that's what she do, heal. Like I said, I know you ain't just try to take no rabbit ass patients from the street, but even if a motherfucker got to heal in about 2 or 3 departments, or a motherfucker that's about healed, but you just get a final little dough, that's what they're supposed to do. And I compared it to for the women, like maybe be like, oh, I don't want to save her. You know what I'm saying? Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. I did say that in psychology, but some of them don't want to. Just like the nigga don't want to be healed, don't heal the nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put it out there. But for the woman don't want to be saved, don't save her. But I feel like as a man, like we say, the protector, right? You're gonna have to save some women. If and like I say, we're not talking about letting somebody pimp you or your services once again, but that's just a part of your goddamn job description. Saving, saving motherfuckers. I'm a savior. You know what I'm saying? Been one all my goddamn life. I saved a little girl. She was about fucking 5 years old in the pool. I was about fucking 10, 11 or some shit. I'm a savior. You gonna save, and women, you gonna heal. So it'd be like, come out, okay, what that healing like? Because everybody got some scars, some on them. Let's just motherfucker gotta stop being capped. I ain't saying it's detrimental or this shit need to excuse your behavior and all that type of shit. But this just be real. Everybody, especially when I'm just saying, even if we just talking about in the love department, we ain't even went nowhere else. But like I said, you fresh off 2 heartbreaks, a failed relationship, a divorce. You got 2 baby mamas or 2 baby daddies you ain't fucking with, and that shit so complicated. It's like you like fuck, I make never again. You know what I'm saying? So, but you don't even know where to start at. So it all come down to not only okay, it's cool, everybody need healing, but what kind of healing you need? What type of patience? What type of tolerance do you need? Just like for me, with me, I've done time. I'm a father as an adult, and me coming into 25 and 26 and all this shit. I'm fresh off the streets in prison, so of course I've reformed and did all this like, but I need a certain type of setting. You know what I'm saying? And it's like if the person not even able to provide that, they're not even wrong, because it's like I need another clinician, I guess you can say. Now, and I want to just keep putting this out again. I want people to get, oh, you're just looking for some clinician or whatever. But you just gotta think, once you want some love, that was you want to be enhanced. I feel like anything that raises something, that's a form of fucking healing. That motherfucker just come in and just start being nice to you. It's healing you in a sense, especially if you ain't nobody been being nice to your motherfucking ass. That's healing in a sense. Okay, it's healing your sense of loneliness. You know what I'm saying? So I'm talking about these very mature forms of these words I'm talking about, and I want everybody to keep that in mind. So, what type you need in a person, even, because I feel like it's 25. Because you just gotta know everybody busted up, so to speak. Not in a bad way, but their emotions, their energy, their patience, their tolerance, and their trust, and shit like that. So, what type of shit you need? I feel like that should be the premise, because due to this climate of understanding that these are some of the key problems in what we see. And also, people need to stop trying to pimp. I say it all the time in videos. Stop trying to pimp. A lot of people they'll lock in on a relationship just for selfish gains. You know what I'm saying? Just for selfish gains. Let me see. I can't really see. Healing started the wrong environment. It'd be crazy for me to say words like healing and shit, right? Because I just hate boogie ass cliche words now. I love the word, but just how people make it. And I don't give a fuck what nobody say, right? I feel like if you're looking for a relationship, you're looking for some form of help, healing, and shit like that. And why I say that is because if you wasn't, you'll be doing it by yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can go out by your goddamn self. You can motherfucking masturbate. You can goddamn give all the words and self affirmations. You can provide for your motherfucking self. You can provide and obtain your own house and car. You can take your own goddamn trash out. You can cook for your motherfucking self. You know what I'm saying? Why you get a relationship? Because you're like, oh damn, somebody else that. And like I say, it don't have to be malicious, because especially if you in preparation to return all favors, fully compensate and give as well for the shit that you do. Then this is on behalf of the other sex. It's just perfect. You know what I'm saying? So let's just be real. That's why I say motherfuckers just be doing a lot of faking it, man. As far as admitting truths about shit. Now a lot of this shit don't have to remain the truth, but if this shit the truth now, let's just fucking say it. But that's the only way it's gonna change, if it's the truth that we want to change. So, the healing that you're coming for some healing, I don't give a fuck. It's just that once again, just your whole idea of the word then got warped due to false representatives and an abuse of this shit and a manipulation of people. You know what I'm saying? You sought these things because everybody. That's why I say, man, I could prove that. You come into a relationship for some type of upgrade. What do you want to be loved? Like, why you want to be loved for? You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna make you feel better. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna make you feel wanted. All that shit is goddamn. You coming over there for some feel good. You know what I'm saying? You coming for something, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like I say, just like the store, as long as you motherfucking pay. You know what I'm saying? People don't be wanting. I feel relationship is it's like business. And I know that. I done heard that bullshit so many times, but business in the sense of reciprocity, like role playing or position playing. It's an operating system. You know, that's why I say you get employees or you get other co-owners and shit like that to expand and grow the business or help alleviate and facilitate your duties yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're calling in help. You know what I'm saying? And if everybody work together, you get successful, lucrative, you know what I'm saying, businesses. So I feel like it's work. It's work in the sense you just need to work to be the best motherfucker you could be to yourself and everybody. Just as if we could just say the just simplest form of work. Like I said, I feel like as a man, there's a few simple exchanges I do. You know what I'm saying? Me, I love food. You know, I love food. I love food. The vegetarian shit, I love that shit. So, and I really like food more when it's created by and delivered by a woman. Hey, that's what I like. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie. I don't discriminate, but of course the best one to do will be my woman. But I don't discriminate. I like when my sisters do it. I like when my mama did it. I'm just a good old classic masculine goddamn energy. You feel me? So I feel like a very fair exchange. Cause like I said, it's work, and well, you just giving. I mean, it don't have to be like that all the time, but for the most part, we want to work together. Cause like I said, I don't want you to get exhausted. You know what I'm saying? So you cook, I hit the dishes up for you. You feel me? Fair exchange. And especially for me cooking by my goddamn self, I realized that when your ass cook, then you gotta worry about cleaning all them fucking dishes and pots and shit after that. It really kind of throw your spirit off, and you just sit down with your meal. And that's why I say I feel like you get overwhelmed. So it just make perfect sense. And ain't about, oh no, you roll gender roles and all that. You know, it's just an equal. That was there, just reciprocity. Boom. Especially if I ain't got nothing better to do. You know, when I say better, something more productive or to the whole, or something that's going to alleviate you more than what that little task would do. So in most cases, not nigga, you can watch them hit them dishes up, sweep that floor, you know, take that trash out, and she can sit back and enjoy a meal. So a lot of women after they cook, you know, they don't even fucking eat because it's overwhelmed. Or um, I open your door for you. You tell a brother thank you. You know what I'm saying? Simple shit like that. Just ain't no, oh, you want to hear thank you all the time. Shit, what the? Because you gotta always remember what the fuck what the fuck make you, you know, I mean, you do understand. See, people gotta understand why everybody doing everything. Like I'm just gonna keep getting both sides so nobody don't get in their feelings. The woman cooking because I always like to break it down to science first. If you just ask me, I don't give a fuck. Like women just genetically and biologically just created to tend to and manifest some goddamn food, you know, at its finest and most beautiful smelling, just like them smell good to form, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying niggas can't cook and throw down, but I just feel like they can just do that a little bit better. Just like singing. I feel like women can just sing more than men. Why? Because women's voices is naturally more medallic or, you know, high tone. Y'all, the voice damn near more closer to a singing sound than a man is. So it's like you damn near all about already there. So just a little shit like that. But so you cooking because you know what you do. And then a lot of times, you know, if you go old school with it, it's because Big Jethro, the husband or the daddy, nigga, I've been out there motherfucking at the shop and at the plant. Goddamn, like sweating it out. You know what I'm saying? They'll come back exhausted. Once again, you help and alleviate your partner. Because it'll be crazy to me to just get out for work and work in the plant all day and just go do this shit. So bam, you cook a nigga a meal. So I can do some other goddamn little scrubbing and a little bit for you, you know what I'm saying, thereafter. You feel me? I take the trash out. But, you know, motherfucker hold the door open for you, man, because that was a generous gesture, but hey, I have a little more muscle mass as a man, so it's so in the muscle, I have a little more in my muscle account to expend versus yours, and it's just being generous and the gentleman. Won't open the door for you. What you can do, send a nigga a song, a nice little feminine thank you. Appreciate that. Give a nigga a hug, man. Not all the time, but you know, I just don't know, man. Niggas is like, oh, okay, appreciate you, man. Let me open some more doors. His little son right there looking, you know what he gonna see? Oh, damn, daddy, mama hugging daddy and shit. See, open the door, let me open some doors. And boom, there you go. Just nice harvest, you know, and blossoms from there from. So it is work. And after 25, you just like, man, hey man, fuck work. You know what I'm saying? In whatever form it is, whether it's the one you need to be doing or not, because you're tired of goddamn working. You like fuck investing because you're tired of investing in relationships and shit like this, in the businesses or the relationships crashing. You like fuck all of this. But you know what? You still want to be held. You still want to be kissed. You still want to goddamn fuck a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You want to get a little date. You know what I'm saying? You still want a little attention, motherfucker, all up in your face. So that's how, because motherfucker, like, okay, if that's the case, then why motherfuckers keep? Because they won't DM. But you know what they do at the job, which is the relationship. It's just like what I say in the workplace. A lot of times, I'm not gonna say this from my own personal observation. The very young ones or the very old ones be the less complaining, you know what I'm saying, at the job. Because like I say, once again, here's the comparison. You come in the job field, hey, you ready to go, ready to do the best, be all you can be. Woo, you have more spirit. At the end, it's like you done either moved on to a better, you know, you done mastered the job arena where you got a better job and you working good and on your own time with stress free, or you just learn to accept the shit, or you just keep complaining. So most people they want to fuck, kiss, and rub on each other, have somebody watch Netflix with. Like I say, the women sometimes they just want a nigga. They so crazy they want a nigga slap box with and shit. Niggas, I'm just gonna be honest, the degenerate form of us, because I'm not saying all body, but most people, like I say, who trying to pimp the system, they just want a sex slave, you know what I'm saying? Women, they just want a sponsor and investor. They're like, fuck, I ain't investing shit, nigga, you just invest over here. And that tends to just be what it is. Motherfuckers is exhausted, but hey, man. That's enough. That's enough juice right there, man. So like 40. Anybody got any comments, man? Any comments? Put them in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Can you relate? Can you not? If you can't, let's hear it, man. You know what I'm saying? I believe in freedom of speech, but I feel like whenever, like I say, we encapsulate a conversation into something like, okay, we're gonna be talking about relationship this, then at that point, you need to provide a good presentation as to why you're saying what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Not no emotional stuff is like court. Present your case. But I'm open to hear, man. What you guys think. If you like this video, if you can relate, man, share the video. You feel me? Share that thing, man. Ain't nothing bad gonna happen. I promise you. It's not. You know what I'm saying? If anything, man, you get you some good brownie points, man, with the universe, man, and the spirits, man. For supporting goddamn health weapon artistry, man, and a nice, pretty rather good guy, man. You know what I'm saying? So, man, hey, man, Scooby's O'Quah, man, dating plus 25. A, I mean in V, or the absolute, a psychological reason or explanation as to why is all the madness. And I want y'all to know how hard it is to remember these titles, especially when I just made it up right before I came alive. You feel me? But yeah, you like it, subscribe, share. Our connection is a success. Scooby's O'Quah. Subscribe, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't be no peeping Tom or no peeping Tammy. And that's what my next video about to be. I'm about to take a little brief intervention, and I'm going back live, man. Hey, man, share, subscribe, let your folks know, man. Dating relationships, Scooby's O'Quah. We out. Out this bitch, nigga.